Shalom, Israel. We're the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commanding General Salaki, under Commanding General Yohana. Right. It says 1969. We have been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth according to the Bible. And we are located here at 5261 Delmar, St. Louis, Missouri. If you want to call in and you got a question, say Salakia, and we'll unmute you. And the number to the line is, we actually have 2 numbers to the line. The first number is 712-832-8330. And the second line is 218-339-7800. And the PIN is 825-1636. All right.
All right. Let me check the line. Oh, and then the text number also. If you got any questions and you don't want to speak live over the line, then you can text your questions to 314-393-0430. All right. Let me check and see if we got any questions. All right. Okay, so you got a question? You got your hand up?
Concert Salaki.
Go ahead.
It's not my question, but I'm asking for someone. They want to know what is a fake.
So you saying that so we wouldn't think you were stupid? No, I'm just kidding. Salaki. Now go ahead.
What is a fake Israelite group? They never heard of one.
What? The question is a what?
What is a fake Israelite group? They never heard of a fake Israelite group.
Tell them the one that they're in.
Right.
And the one that they are in is a fake Israelite group. How could you not have heard of it? You understand? The real group is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
Damn right.
The fake one is anything outside of it. At one point, and this is research that you can look up and find these facts, is at one point, everybody that knew they was an Israelite was in the ISUPK, was in our classes, learning, you understand, the truth, okay? A couple of splits ended up happening. Some brothers ended up losing their mind for whatever the reason. It was things like they didn't want to follow the rank and the orders, and brothers had a problem getting checked. They started making up false things. Like one brother thought he was King David, reincarnated. It was just a lot of nonsense, you understand? And they ended up breaking off. Instead of them staying down, you understand, working out the issue. If you have a problem with somebody, that's talking to you in a manner, it's right there in the scripture. You understand, to go to that person alone, you and him one-on-one, try to work that thing out. And if you can't, then you come, you understand, to the school and get counsel, because you trying to reach your brother, but he ain't understanding, he ain't listening, he ain't whatever it is. So you bring the brother to counsel, and they chose not to do that. They chose to leave and then start their own group. And that's the problem. You understand? That's the same. That's like the Christian church. We got all these goddamn churches running around here teaching these lies, things that's not even true. All of these, and then now you got the Israelite Christian church, because that's all it is, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got what's that one around the corner where the Dollar Tree is? What's it? The Israel of God or something like that? That's what they, yeah. They got a whole choir up in there. They got they got a devil. He working the switchboard and the keys and the piano, the organ and all that. He doing all of that, and they got drums in there. They got a bunch of mics. They in there singing now. You hear me? I'm talking about in there getting it. They be straight having a Christian church. You know what I'm saying? The Israel of God Christian Church. That's what that is. You know, and you know, and now you got you know all of this stuff, man. All these Ben Yeshivas and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I've seen a sister with a bed in her name. Like, it's first of all, there's no bed. You understand?
Right.
It's only bond. There is not the sons. You understand? It's BAN. You know what I'm saying? Not BEN. You know what I mean? And now you got a sister calling herself. She's a son of Yehuda. I forgot her first name. But it was something Ben Yehuda. And I'm like, man, that mess right there is off. That language is off. You know what I'm saying? The Yahushua, and Yamaha, Yasaki, and all of that, man.
Right.
That's all off. That's not the ancient Hebrew. You understand? You just gotta come in here, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand. You know, you want to be down like hey, I wanted to be down with the real thing, with the original. You understand? Nobody had the reputation that the ISUPK had for being down the longest. You understand? Actually, where the truth started at, to where everybody was coming to this one school and they was in classes. But then when they broke off, here you is a couple of years later. Now you done made a group. Nah, you ain't the real group.
Salaki.
You understand? Go ahead, up.
Right. What you bringing out real heavy, you know what I'm saying? And like what it say right here in this scripture right here, it's pretty point blank to the point. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
one you got?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 32, verse 17.
Go ahead, read that.
A sinful man will not
No noise.
kind of what kind. A sinful man will not be reproved, but
Mhm.
findeth an excuse according to his will.
Damn right. You understand? And that's the truth. You understand? Like I said with the checking deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where you have an issue you got an art with a brother. Christ gave you the solution to that. Fix it. You understand? Don't why would I leave the truth? This is like if me and you was to ever have a problem, why would I turn around and leave the truth for that?
Right.
You understand? Like that's weak. You understand? And that's what they did. Found an excuse for their will.
Right.
You understand? To do what they want to do. Because a sinful man can't be reproved. Can't check him. You understand? He don't want to be checked. He don't want to be told what to do. He don't want to be told, oh no, you can't sleep with white women. 'Cause that's what a lot of them did.
Right.
They left really because they wanted to break the laws. They didn't want to keep them. You understand? Because go and look at their groups. Look at the stuff that they teaching. You got one group teaching that it's okay if a girl has her period at the age 8, 9, and 10 that you can have sex with her.
Right.
You understand? When that's a goddamn lie. That is child molestation. And then they try to use the flower scripture when there's another scripture in there that talks about a boy having a flower. You understand? So what does that mean? He's bleeding out his rod or something? You understand? Like this stupid. That's because they don't know the truth. They left. So the spirit of the Lord is not with them anymore.
That's
you understand? Right. That's in the scripture. You understand? And we're gonna grab a couple of them real quick. But to answer that question, if she's listening or he's listening, whoever asked the question, whatever group you in is a fake Israelite group. That's the answer to that. You understand? Because you're not in here. So what? Because you are Israelite. Who gives a damn? So what? Because you Judah. Take Judah and shove it up your derriere.
Damn
You
right.
understand? Because that don't mean nothing just because. And then wearing the fringes don't mean nothing either. They kill me. Like it's like it's Nike. It's got to be the shoes. It's got to be the fringes. It's more to being an Israelite than a goddamn fringe, man. You understand? It's more to it than that. And see, they are the same as the Christian church because they want to appear to be righteous than actually be righteous. You understand? They want to appear, they want to look like. That's why they do all of that nonsense and that speaking in tongues in the church and all that dancing around, talking about the Holy Ghost and all of that foolishness.
Right.
You understand? That's why they do all of that. because they want people to say, "Ooh, look at them! They got the Spirit of the Lord. They got the Holy Ghost." You understand? When they actually is full of shit. So me and what I've been taught in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yohana is to actually be righteous, not to turn around and just look like it.
Damn
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? Not to turn around and make up something to say that, oh, this right here means I'm righteous. You understand? It's the shield that makes me righteous. No, you know how many brothers that's not in here that got shields on and eat pork? You understand? That don't make them righteous.
Right.
You know how many brothers that's not in here that's married to heathens and they got shields on? You understand? That know they Judah, that know the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? That know all kinds of different things. Why? Because they've been listening to us. They've been listening to us. And now they want to take it and claim that they have the truth. You understand? Now you want somebody to join your group. Like, how hypocritical is that? You didn't want to stay down in the actual group that you're supposed to stay in, but then now you leave and you want somebody to join your group, and then you say, well, that group ain't the only one with the truth. You understand? When you went to this group in order to get it,
Right.
you understand? You came here in order to get the truth. So if you hadn't come here, you wouldn't have known it. You understand? And those people just simply need to pay homage, man. You understand? That's what they need to do. All right. Let me see. Where we finna go? I think we're finna go in John. All right. Go to 1 John 2:19. And it's several different scriptures on this. I actually had to break this down to a sister last night and a brother. They turned around and jumped out of that purple group, and then went and made their own group. You understand? Like, that's, I mean, you still defeat the purpose. You understand? You need to be in here. You know, they kill me. Like Captain Katazar touched on it, man, last night. How these unity groups, unity camps. You understand? Like, they so all about unity, right? But you won't come and unify with your brother in the ISUPK. Why is that? You understand? Why is it? You understand?
Lost.
Why is it? They'll turn around and they'll go to Israelite conferences,
I listen,
Israelite summits.
I listened to the one they Slock. I listened
Go
to the
ahead.
one they posted. Did you get in on that one?
Which one?
It was two sisters, a Christian, and two blackity black Israelites. Oh man.
What they do? What?
Basically the sisters was calling each other bitch the whole time. And the past and they putting little comments, typing little comments on the sideline about each other, downing each other
Mm.
that'll come across the bottom of the screen, and then
Oh yeah.
it was nowhere.
Mm. No sisterhood
So
with none of them groups.
that's the unity, that's the summit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's it.
Oh man.
That's it. Cause what do they do other than come together that day?
Right.
And after that, what do they do?
It was the Judite sister and the sister. She was
Well, probably Ephraim.
yeah Cuba Cuban, and she was telling the Judite sister, telling her she wasn't an Israelite, and they arguing over there, and it just got
Right.
bitch this, and that's all it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And nuts.
All right. That's what they do.
Nuts.
All of them get into it.
Yep.
That's why they keep breaking off. That's why they keep getting more and more groups. That's why it's one. I said all the time, man. One disloyal brother breeds another.
Right.
You understand? You turn around, you disloyal. You left the body of Christ, and now you think somebody gonna be loyal to you and stay in your group and stay down. You understand? Well, you ain't even down. Go ahead, you got your hand up.
Concert Salaki. I was getting ready to add on to what you say. After they leave the summit, Well, they be smoking there, so they just going to leave to have another smoking session.
Damn
Mhm.
right.
Right, that's all they do. You understand? That's all. That's why you ain't gonna catch us in no damn Israelite summit.
Right.
You understand? Not at all. Go to First John 2:19.
Kind of a con. 1 John chapter 2 verse 19. They went out from us.
They did what?
They went out from us.
And they went out from us. You understand? They came in and then they left.
Right.
Keep on.
But they were not of us.
They was not of us. You understand? They were okay. Just mm, picture somebody that like people in gangs, right? When a person turn around and get jumped into a game, he down, right? He with them. But then you turn around and want to leave, you gotta get jumped out, right?
Right.
You gotta get beat up again in order to get out. And after that, you is no longer whatever gang you thought you was, right? That's how they did when they came into the truth. You understand? When you come into the truth, you in it, and Lord will you stay. But when you leave, you're out. You know what I'm saying? Like I done heard so many people say that they didn't leave the truth. The Bible is the truth. The Most High is the truth. And Christ is the truth. I done heard all these different excuses and all these different things. You understand that these people are saying to try to make an excuse when there's no such thing as you're still in it if you're not in it. Like they don't even understand it. You understand? Like you can't say that you still work for McDonald's knowing that you quit or either got fired. You understand? There's no way that you still work for them people. They take their shirt back. You understand? Let me tell you something. General Muhammad will take that jacket. If you had a Hebrew Academy jacket, General Muhammad will send the order to go and retrieve that jacket. You know what I'm telling you? So it's best if you leave, you better surrender it. Okay? Because he's coming to get it. They take their shirts back. You understand? They want their McDonald's shirt. They want their McDonald's hat. They don't want nothing else to do with you. You understand? They want take you well, you have to pay for your own work shoes. You gotta order those and buy them. You understand? So you can keep the boots because they ain't got nothing but whoever you bought them from logo on it. But they don't give a damn about the boots. But they shirt, everything with their name on it, they want it back and they want nothing else to do with you. You understand? And it's like it's extremely hard for our people to understand it. If when you're not in the truth, you just not in it. It's just simple as that, man. You understand? You don't work at McDonald's. You got fired on your day off. You don't work at McDonald's no more. You understand? It's just that simple. Go ahead, keep reading now.
Kind of a con. They would no doubt have continued with us.
Okay, so if they was of us, they would have continued with us. You understand? They would have stayed with us. They would still be down right now. You understand? The same way that Commander Junior Honda stayed down. That's how damn down I want to be. It is true. That is something down to 40 years. You understand? Then General Muhammad right behind him. And then the other generals, man, have been in here for an extremely long damn time.
Right.
You know, hell, I wish. Look, when I came in and I found out how wonderful, how glorious this place was, I wish I was in here my whole life.
Hell yeah.
You
Damn right.
understand? I wish I hadn't done nothing but found the truth and then got in it. You understand? Like I said, it just amazes me, man. Like like I said, to see these, you know, these fake Israelite groups like trying, but you're going to fail. It's going to fail. You understand? But they don't understand that. You
Right.
know. So, but it is what it is, man. Anybody that turn around and claim to be in the truth, then they're going to be in the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge.
Right.
All right. All right. Now let's get to some of these articles that I wanted to go over. I got a couple. I know you got some too, but I wanted to show our people how this holiday season, man, infuriates the Lord,
Damn right.
and all of the damn aftermath, the melee. You understand? the leading up to, during and even after, you know what I'm saying, this holiday season, because it's still going down right now to this
Oh
day.
yeah.
They still they don't understand that the celebration of Christmas, man, it has a murderous spirit. You understand? Christmas has a murderous spirit.
Right.
Why on earth do our people think all of the murders is happening right? Like, do you know how much crime, man? Do you know how many police officers was out on the streets? You understand? Getting calls, pulling people over, doing this, doing that. Man, they was all, that's all I saw was police running. You understand? This was Christmas Eve, and
Right.
they was running all day long, non-stop. They even had the police chase. You understand? They had the police chase, man. I'm like, good goddamn night. You understand? But we're gonna read a couple of these real quick. Let's see. Hold on one second. There we go. Okay. Upon, I'm gonna just pass these to you, let you read a couple of these articles right here.
Kind
Mm. We're gonna start with this one. Read that one right there.
of. Sylvia Kimball charged, accused of stabbing her mother in head on Christmas Day.
Now wait a second. Why is this happening? This is the most wonderful time of the year. Why is you stabbing your mama? You understand? I thought it was about family coming together, not come together to damn fight and kill each other. God damn. This woman stabbed her, and this is in the black community. You understand? What black people don't understand is white people and black people celebrate Christmas totally different.
Damn right.
You understand? They not going and buying all them goddamn toys out the store. Your stupid ass is. You understand? You are the one that's flooding the damn stores to buy everything. They didn't do that. You understand? They give other gifts. They give money.
Right.
You understand? Gift cards and debit cards and cars and you know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Right.
They giving away some good gifts. Here you are buying a raggedy toy that your child is going to break. You understand? They're going to break it. Look, man, look. I don't even want to buy my son no toys when it don't even be Christmas. The boy take out and I leave him alone about it because he might be the next top mechanic. But he
Right.
takes all of the wheels off of his cars. You understand? So maybe he's trying to figure out how to change a flat. You know what I'm saying? Or put an axle on or something. You know what I mean? So I let him do his thing, man. But just saying, man, kids they gonna tear them toys up.
Damn right.
You understand? They're going to tear them toys up. It don't even make sense to even like my oldest son, man. He had not for Christmas, but he had what's that damn thing? The PSP, I think it is.
Kind.
Yeah. He turned around and he a neat and clean freak, right? You know what we call it in the hood when you real clean. He ain't got like OCD. You understand? But he just like it real clean. Everything. And the boy was cleaning his PSP, putting spray on it. You know what I'm saying? Spraying the goddamn disinfectant on the damn PSP and killed it.
Damn
You
right.
understand? That's what I mean. Come on, man. That's what they do. Kids is going to tear these things up, man. You understand? And here you is breaking your neck to buy your kid everything that they've ever wanted, and they're going to destroy it. You know, I remember my my second to oldest son. His mama was always buying him something, not just on Christmas. You understand? But she was always buying him toys, and he was, I'm gonna say like two. She filled up his entire room with toys, like no lie. I'm not lying. It was toy like animals, cars, just everything, man. I mean, he ain't had no room to even play with nothing in there. You understand? And guess what he did? He went to the kitchen, grabbed a damn pot and some spoons, and was having a ball.
Damn right.
And she was in the room crying because he did not play with none of them toys. He didn't play with none of them, man. Straight up. It all sat there looking good, how she set it up. You know what I'm saying? And it just sat there. And it went to waste because he never played with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, they're going to tear them toys up. They don't even play with the junk. You know what I mean? They play with it for a minute and they want something else to do. You know? So it's real silly for black people to be celebrating Christmas, man. You know, it makes no sense. But this is what this young lady did on Christmas. You understand? I guess she didn't get the gift that she wanted, huh? Go ahead and read that a little bit out.
Kind of what kind. Sylvia Kimball of Milwaukee is now charged in connection with a Christmas Day stabbing incident that happened on the city's northwest side. Kimball, 24, faces the following criminal counts: substantial battery, use of a dangerous weapon, second degree recklessly endangering safety, use of a dangerous weapon.
Mm. And so, like, real quick, if you know anything about Esau's sister, when you commit a crime, boy, you're gonna have a whole list about 20 charges.
Damn right.
You're gonna have about 20 charges. You understand? And they're gonna do their best to make each and every last one of those 20 stick.
It's a lot.
You understand? This is why black people need to stop being criminals, man. Go ahead,
It's a lot, because in the end, even if the charges don't stick, if some of them do stick, there's more fines and penalties for the court proceeds in the end.
Yeah, kind.
You know
They
what
do.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but money.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You understand? But go ahead, read no more.
Police were called to the residence around 3:30 p.m. on Wednesday, December 25th. According to the criminal complaint, officers spoke with a woman who said her daughter, identified as the defendant, had been arguing with everyone in the home all day.
Let's read that again. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. What's the song? And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Read that again. What was happening all day long?
Had been arguing with everyone in the home.
Arguing with she was trying to kill everybody in the house. You understand? She was going to, or was that the mother? Was that the mother arguing with everybody? Or
that was the Sylvia Kimball,
the one accused.
Yeah.
Okay, she wanted to kill someone. Straight up, that sister had demons on her, man. You understand? And that's what these holidays bring, man. You understand? And that mess infuriates the Lord. And then things like this happen. You understand? The black community cannot celebrate Christmas. You understand? It never goes right. Neither holiday that we celebrate. I don't care how many times the Negro talk about, oh man, it's about family. Come on over, cuz. Come on over, Unc, man. Eat with your nephew. Come on, auntie. And all that family junk turned into this right here. To where this young lady is full of demons. You understand? Probably was on drugs too. Because I'm sure they was getting the Christmas blunts in. You understand? The Christmas pills. You understand? That's Christmas syrup and lean. I'm sure they was getting all that in. You understand? And then she was about to kill everybody in the damn house. Keep reading, now. Read no more.
The complaint says Kimball tried to hit her own sister.
Look at her. See, I told you, she was wanting to kill somebody. That demon she had wanted somebody dead. You understand? Keep on.
By punching her but missing. Then the defendant picked up a vase, but her sister was able to take it away. At that point, Kimball's mother intervened. And Kimball ran into the kitchen and got a 7-inch rainbow knife. The complaint says Kimball stabbed her mother in the top of the head.
Damn. Do you know wait a minute. Do you know how much force you have to use to put a knife through somebody's skull, the top of their skull? Man, she came down on her mother hard. I'm talking about, damn. She came down on her mother extremely hard, man. hit that woman in the top of her head with a knife and killed her. God damn. Over Christmas, man. Over Christmas. It probably was because she ain't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get. I seen a video of a dude that he's one of them like pranksters. Man. I hate that prank mess. You understand? But he's always pulling pranks on his kids. And he turned around and somebody suggested that watches his videos, like suggests that he prank his kids for Christmas, right? Now he claimed that his kids never celebrated Christmas. He said he don't even celebrate it. So what he did was he tricked them into thinking that they was finna get some gifts this year. So he turned around and he kept noting through the whole video as he was going, they was going. They even went shopping for the things that they said that they wanted. The son said he wanted a skateboard, they bought it. The daughter said she wanted some shoes, they bought all of them shoes. The other daughter said she wanted a big doll, they bought the doll. You understand? So they celebrated Christmas. But what he did was he fooled them and had them open up boxes that was empty, right? And then he went after the kids turned around. The daughter, the oldest daughter, jumped up first, threw the box on the floor, had an attitude. You understand? All because she didn't get nothing in that box. Then the little baby, the little daughter, man, she was about 3 or 4, something like that, about 4 or 5 maybe, and she did the same thing. She jumped up, man, threw that box on the floor, ran upstairs, got the crying. You know what I mean? And then first off, why would you even do your kids like that? That shit is so damn silly. Why are you pranking your damn kids to begin with? You know? And then why is you sitting here, if you claim you don't celebrate Christmas, then why did you do that? You got the whole Santa hat on. You playing like you said, you know what I'm saying? You telling everybody Merry Christmas on the video, but you don't celebrate. Yes, you did. And he turned around and said it. He said, man, he said, hopefully when the kids go to school and see him, they'll say that you got the best Christmas gifts ever. But you don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Stone hypocrite. Okay? So like I said, man, that kind of stuff is evil. It's wicked as hell. Look at what he's doing to these kids. Like, if they don't get something, then they're gonna stomp, they're gonna be mad, they're gonna do like this young lady did her mom.
Damn
You
right.
understand? Stab her at the top of the goddamn head because you didn't give them nothing for Christmas. All right, but man, that's one hell of a story. Let's go to the next one, man. They had another one, dude. Damn, uh, postal. I mean, UPS worker had died delivering 240 packages a day for this Christmas season. Man, overworked himself and passed the hell out.
Right.
You hear me? The dude passed clean out, man, and died, overworked, trying to get everybody's Christmas gift to him. You know what I'm saying? He working his dog on butt off. They had another dude, a black dude they featured that he's a hero now. He's what is Scrooge, and then it was what's the other one that's supposed to be the good one? Not the Grinch, no, the Grinch, and it was somebody that's supposed to be the good one in the thing. Whatever the hell it was, he was the good one. And he turned around. They caught him on camera hiding the damn Christmas gift, talking about, well, I didn't want kids' Christmas to be ruined, so he hid it somewhere to where they wouldn't see it, so the people would be able to wrap it up before the kids got to it. I said, man, God, it just had to have been the slave.
Damn
You
right.
understand? It had to have been the slave that did this. You know, here you is trying to save the oppressor's day and they kids and how they feel. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, read that next article out.
Kanawha Khan. Multiple Christmas shootings in St. Louis leave 7 people wounded.
Multiple Christmas shootings, not um, gangland shootings. These Christmas shootings.
Right.
This is ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Bop, bop, bop. You understand? That's what happened, man. And that's a goddamn shame. Because here it is, now 7 of our people is dead for nothing. You understand? That mother was dead for nothing. You understand? Celebrating Christmas is evil, man. It comes with some real particular murderous demons. You understand? Those are the kind of demons you get celebrating Christmas, man. You're gonna turn around. You're gonna end up murdering somebody. All right. Go ahead. I'll read down.
Four separate shootings in St. Louis on Christmas have left 7 people wounded.
Mm.
Just before 1:30 a.m. Wednesday, police responded to a call and found 2 adults who had been shot in their legs.
Mm-hmm.
About 20 minutes later, police responded to shooting about 2 miles to the east and found a man shot in the stomach before noon. Police were called to a separate shooting at a bus stop near the intersection of Jefferson and Shenandoah in the Fox Park neighborhood, where two 17-year-old boys were wounded. About 15 minutes later, two 18-year-old men were shot about 4 miles to the north.
Mm-hmm.
There's been no word on the condition of the victims.
Okay, so yeah, 7 people, man, that turned around and got shot and killed on Christmas. Now, this ain't even all of the damn articles. You understand? This ain't even all of the things that happened on Christmas. We ain't got enough time in class to go over it all. Let me see that phone. I'm gonna get you one more. We should have one more. But yeah, this is what happens, man, when you disobey the Lord. You understand? You are not going to turn around and kick it and have such a wonderful time. You understand, for the holidays. All right, let me see. Here's another one. What's that? What's that title on that one?
Khan. Man beats wife to death on Christmas Day.
Man beats wife to death. You understand? We'll go ahead and stop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get your articles in. But I just wanted to, prove just a small point, man. You understand? That would be huge in the black community if you would just get it. You understand? Is that black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people were commanded not to celebrate Christmas. You understand? We are not supposed to celebrate none of America's holidays, none of the Africans' holidays, the Kwanzaa. You understand? None of these days, man. The Lord gave us days to celebrate. They in the Bible. You come to class, you can be a part of them, and you'll learn them and be a part of them. You understand? Because you'll be here instead of out there possibly getting a knife stuck at the top of your damn head. You understand? Your damn husband turn around beating you to death because you wanted too much for Christmas. You understand? You wanted too much for damn Christmas. Probably was harassing the man, about to put him out because if he ain't had no gift, and he turned around and turned on you. You understand? That's sad, man. That is extremely sad. But go ahead, Doc. You got it.
Khan. Uh, what I want to bring out, like pretty much what on the lines of what you've been touching on about how violent the holidays are, and the Most High ain't having none of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Either we gonna get it together or we gonna be punished. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna teach our children the right thing instead of lies, or they will be punished. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. And I got this article, and I want to talk about this guy who St. Louis. They got this wicked tradition of getting someone from they'll get a wicked guy from New York, like our most famous wicked police officer we have in St. Louis, Gerald Lakeshaw. He comes
Mm-hmm.
from New York. You know what I'm saying? And they brought him down here in the what was that, the early '80s?
Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
and he then ran rampant. You know what I'm saying? He the quiet as kept. He they promoted him from drug task force, which he went up and down being demoted for certain different things, but he always get put back up on his pedestal. Like right now, he's in control of all the housing developments. You know what I'm saying? He the he the captain of the housing development. You know what I'm saying? He ride around with his white shirt on now. You know what I'm saying? But when he first came here, he uh he was into heroin because he was an addict also. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
whoever was doing the heroin, that's who he was really after. You know what I'm saying? And throughout the years of him being crooked and doing all the things that he do, uh, it boiled down to him. Uh, he got to where if if you got a nice operation going on with it, you know what I'm saying? You got to come up under him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Right.
you doing it and you not working for him or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna sell his drugs or you going to jail or worse. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got it going now. But this article right here touching on what Cal was saying, and at the same time, introducing this new crooked guy they got coming down here. Well, he's here now anyway, but he ain't about to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Basically.
go ahead.
Violent 3 hour stretch in St. Louis sees 4 murders. City's homicide rate closes in on 2018 total. It says St. Louis has 153 homicides in 2019. There were 186 in 2018. All right. And it says in the span of 3 hours, Monday night, 4 people were murdered in St. Louis, pushing the city's homicide count to 153. The spate of deadly violence began Monday night just before 7:45 p.m. when 2 men were shot to death in the 4800 block of Hammett Place.
All right.
30-year-old Russell Rutherford and 29-year-old Kent Ham Jr. both had multiple gunshot wounds, and witnesses say the gunfire came from a black SUV. An hour after Rutherford and Ham were murdered, a man and woman were shot inside an apartment in the 8600 block of Halls Ferry Road. The 21-year-old woman, identified as Dearia Jones, died after suffering multiple gunshot wounds. She was transported to the hospital but did not survive. The 26-year-old male victim was wounded in the shooting and is hospitalized in critical condition. So like, then, just after 10 p.m., officers found a woman murdered in an alley near the 1400 block of Hamilton. Police say she had been shot multiple times. The 4 homicides follow a Sunday night double homicide in the Wells Goodfellow neighborhood, in which Jacqueline Griffin, 26, and Derek Hudson, 22, were found shot to death inside a car in the 5800 block of Maffitt.
Yep.
Monday marks the third instance this year of at least 4 murders in a single day in St. Louis.
That's right.
All right. And then it says 2019 has seen an especially violent summer in which 15 children, 17 in the metro area, have been shot and killed since in the city since the end of April. The 153 homicides this year have wait a second, are nearly to the 2018 total, which is 186. With more than 3 months left on the calendar, the city say 205 murders in 2017. City leaders have reached out to state officials for help addressing the violence,
Right.
which continues to keep St. Louis ranked as one of the country's three most dangerous cities every year. Governor Mike Parson has met multiple times with Mayor Lyda Krewson and law enforcement officials and has authorized the use of Missouri State Highway Patrol troopers on state roads within city limits.
Right.
The city has also created a new position called the Director of Children,
All right.
Youth, and Families to address the root causes that lead to young people gravitating towards gun and drug related violence. Wilford Pickney, recently named as the director, was hired from New York City to take the position.
Right. Drop that right there. That guy right there, Wilford Pickney from New York City. You know what I'm saying? The educated brother from the bank. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying? He the face of the oppressor that gonna put the suit on. You know what I'm saying? He gonna shine his face up. You know what I'm saying? Cut his hair and tell us smooth things. You know what I'm saying? But we already know it's nothing but death for us. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep the criminal justice system revolving door greased up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep us in there. He gonna keep them fines pumping through. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make it look like alternative sentencing is a good thing, but what about the solution to the damn problem? You know what I'm saying? Where is it? It ain't nowhere you gonna get the solution to the problem, but the ISUPK.
Right.
It's a big circle of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Navy Indians, we need to know. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, it's vain. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We looking for something that's gonna save us, but it's all set up to destroy us. You know what I'm saying? And that's in Lamentations 4:17. You know what I'm saying? And they got this it's when I first heard the name, I thought it brought to my mind criminal justice system stakeholders. Now, when I first heard about that, first thing that came to my mind was some guy sitting up in a big high rise somewhere, you know what I'm saying, calling the shots, making sure we all messed up in the head and run around doing stupid stuff. But it's not only them. It's the stakeholders consist of them, uh, police, judges, POs, COs, lawyers, court personnel, and other individuals. Those are the stakeholders. So this guy, Wilford Pickney, supposed to get with all these people who I just named, who basically are criminals, you know what I'm saying, and bring their personal bull crap into the mix and supposed to solve our problem. Come on, man. That's I guess the other individuals would be, of course, the Christian pastor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So you know we done. You know what I'm saying?
As a lucky, if I could, give me Psalms 60 and start at 11. You got your hand up?
Sir, so
Go ahead.
I remember this past summer that the so-called group minorities for blacks or something, they was outside of the
Get the next article.
The Alderman building downtown.
What's the name of the group?
Minorities for Black Struggles.
Oh, you talking about the one here? The Organization for Black Struggle.
Organization for Black Struggle.
Which that organization is part of the problem, Black Struggle. You understand? They are causing. They pushing abortions. They pushing voting. They pushing weed. They pushing everything that's against the Lord. That's right. You understand? That's what they are doing. The Lord is against us smoking weed. Okay, let the white man have it for recreation or just a pastime or whatever he want to do it for. Let him have it. You understand? But our God said that we are not supposed to be smoking anything. You understand? So here it is. This group claims that they are, supposed to be fighting the struggle, but you are keeping us in the struggle, and they don't understand that. You understand? Because what we have to do is, let me tell you something. While they bringing in people from New York, okay, the person that they should have brought in from New York to help solve the goddamn problem in St. Louis is Commander General Yana.
Damn
You
right.
understand? He got the damn solution. You understand? And been giving it to him. Like, guess what? He pulled me up out the goddamn streets. You ain't got to call no white man. You understand? Or use no brother to give him no white man's tactics to come here and turn around, and he don't do nothing but further oppress black people.
Damn right.
To lock them up. You understand? That's all they gonna do. Okay? That's what Lakeshaw did. You understand? You turn around and we got to teach black people that they're not supposed to be criminals. You understand? We got to teach them that they're not supposed to be selling drugs. The sale of drugs is unlawful. You understand? Not just the white man, and the police, and the cameras is looking at you. You understand? But the Lord knows that you are selling drugs. You understand? The Lord knows if you are smoking the drugs and buying them. And those things will be sins. And we need to teach black people that. You understand? To teach them that, hey, what you are doing is unlawful. You understand? It's against God's law. God gave us law. If we would simply return to the Lord and start keeping his laws, the black community would be 1,000 times better by tomorrow. It would be on like popcorn in the black community, man. We'll have it going on because guess what? We ain't selling dope to each other no more. We're not making whores out of our women no more. You understand? And sisters ain't on the corner selling nothing to get no food or no shoes or pay no bill. You understand? She has a job, or she has a man that's taking care of her, or whatever. But she's not breaking God's law out selling her body. You know what I'm saying? Or what they say, use what you got to get what you want. That sounds disgusting. That sounds disgusting as hell. But go ahead and read that out.
Psalms chapter 60, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Give us help from trouble.
Mm-hmm.
For vain is the help of man.
Do you understand that? He's asking the Lord to give us help from trouble because vain is the help from man. And then if the oppressor is sending the man. You understand? That don't make sense. How on earth? Let's just think about it. Every time there's a say like when the police murders one of our people, right? And then all of your black activists hit the streets and get out there and start protesting. Who sends who to talk to who? The oppressor, that blue-eyed devil, sends somebody that works under him that look like us to come and talk to us and say, hey, no, we don't want no trouble now.
Right.
We don't want no trouble. When they did that, what was that thing called? The blackout? Wasn't it the blackout for Trayvon Martin? Where they had everybody had black hoodies on, black, and everything down the Tower Grove. Ain't that what it was?
I think that was it. I remember the.
Yeah, I think it was the blackout.
I remember the dying when they.
Oh my God! Like please, why did you just do that to me? Why did you mention that? That was ridiculous. A damn die-in, man. Yeah. Now that comes straight from the mind and the heart of the goddamn beast, man.
Damn right.
To even do something like that. You understand? That is ridiculous as hell. But they sent, if I ain't mistaken, Al Sharpton came down here today. And you already know he a big time informant. You understand? He works for the government. That's what he do. Anytime something happen, they send him out and keep you calm. Right? We don't want to do nothing to turn around and cause no problem. That's what he do. You understand? You don't riot. Now, don't do this. Now we not with rioting and tearing up anything and stuff like that for no justice either. You understand? Command you to handle don't teach that. But I'm just saying,
Right.
you know, here it is. You got these young brothers and sisters that's hurt because their friend just got murdered, and the only thing you come out there to tell them is you better not do nothing. You better not get mad about it. Just calm down. Stay calm. You understand? It's gonna be all right. You know, Jesus take the wheel.
Right.
You know, because he's good for preaching too. Well, he's not good at it, but he's good for it. You understand? I don't even see how that man even got members in his church. You ever heard him out? Oh my God, he sounds as ridiculous as he looks.
Damn
You
right.
understand? He sounds like he's just talking about that big old head of his, man, with no damn sense. You understand? But the scripture says, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. When they send someone to come and help you, that's vain. When they send someone to clean up the crime, all that is to lock you up. They're gonna turn around and put more brothers in prison. Do you know when they had that after Mike Brown, they had the SWAT wasn't it the SWAT truck?
Damn
The
right.
task force, the SWAT, they had them just here and there everywhere, and they was just busting brothers left and right. They was doing kick-ins left and right. You understand? That was an opportune time to do what they wanted to do. It's to lock you up and get you off the streets and get paid for doing so. You understand? They get paid in the county in Clayton. I forgot what it is in the city, but in Clayton, they get almost $500 a night that you in prison.
Right.
Now, why you think they make it so hard for you to get out? You understand? They make it hard for you on a traffic ticket. You could be in prison for 3 or 4 or 5 days just on a traffic ticket, something minor.
Yep.
But they want that $500. They get almost $500 to have you in jail. It's big business to them. They already hate you. You understand? That's why they murder you. It's big business. So guess what? I get to murder the people. I get to hate them and put them in prison. You understand? The devil was having the time of his life while we sitting here celebrating Christmas, murdering our mothers, fighting everybody in the goddamn house, sitting here arguing whatever the hell the other 4 shootings was about, murdering each other. That's what we doing. They had a damn soldier, I believe it was a soldier in the military. He killed his wife right before Christmas. You understand? The little child called and said, "My mom and my dad." They called the police. One of their kids. He said, "My mom and my daddy's arguing." And as soon as they got to the scene, they found the woman dead. You understand? Now what was they? Oh, that's the Christmas spirit, man. Yep. That's the Christmas spirit. To murder everybody in the goddamn house. You understand? That's what celebrating Christmas is all about. Murdering each other. But vain is the help. And you quoted Lamentations. We're gonna pull that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pull that one next. But it says that for vain is the help of man. When these devil is coming to you, when the oppressor comes to you and tell you that I got a plan, he puts a plan. What was the name of that thing called? The youth something? Now they finna start locking up all the teenagers. You understand? They going for they got almost damn near all the old heads.
Right.
You understand? They got them in jail. You understand? Do you know at Hall Street they still having a hard time getting out over there at the workhouse?
Damn
Do you know it? You know, these brothers and sisters are sitting in there waiting to go to court for 3 and 4 years long just to go to court, man. You understand? Like, come on. Now they done made up this youth program to where they finna turn around and they gonna clean up the youth now. Right. And they finna lock them up.
Wilfred Pickney.
Exactly. You understand? They gonna turn around and they gonna lock up all our goddamn kids. Whitney Houston said that the children was the future. The future for the children is gonna be a goddamn cell. It's gonna be a prison cell, man.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? Nobody Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian is even seeing it. You understand? Right. Our brothers and sisters in the world, we see it in here. We see what they doing. That's why we teaching our sons and our daughters to not be criminals. You understand? Do not break, number one, God's laws. That's right. Because if you'll keep God's laws, you ain't got no problem with keeping the white man's laws. You understand? You ain't got to worry about getting locked up about no drugs because in the ISUPK, we don't do no drugs. You understand? We was the first somebody that said no to drugs. To hell with McCruff, that damn dog. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That dog didn't say no first. The ISUPK did. You understand? And then turn around and give it to the damn man and the woman that claimed they was against it but was all for it. It was Reagan and his wife.
That's right.
They turned around and the McGruff, the dog, and the Just Say No and all of that, she so-called coined that. You understand? And they start pushing that Just Say No thing. And damn. I forgot the damn sheriff in New York. Hey, I had to pull it back up, man, but I got the information when I did the drug lecture. You know what I'm saying? It was all a plot and a plan to lock up black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men to destroy our families. That's what that stuff was about.
Damn right.
Ronald Reagan, Nancy Reagan sat on TV. Boy, they sounded so convincing. I remember seeing the address as a kid, but when I watched it for the lecture, I'm sitting there looking at this white woman. She just like, the children this and the drugs and that and the this and the that. Like she really cared, man. You understand? And if the Bible is not the truth, then what the hell are we doing here? The scripture says that the words of their mouth is smoother than butter.
Damn right.
But war is in their heart. And guess who they warring against? It's us.
That's right.
And we too goddamn busy celebrating Christmas rather than coming together, man, and fighting this goddamn fight, having each other's back like what we do in the UPK.
Salaki.
I can't say about nobody else, but I know we do it here.
Right.
You know, go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to say the war on drugs was the war on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That war was on us. You understand? And guess what? We lose. We lost. We lost. That's the whole thing, man. They fear you less when you're a junkie.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
They fear you less when you are a homosexual. I mean, what's scary about a damn homosexual? It just wants to be loved and love every goddamn nasty thing that he can.
Right.
You understand? Like, what's scary about it? Nothing. You're homosexual. You understand? You are as sweet as damn sugar. But then let you be righteous, let you keep them laws, let you keep that beard on your face. You understand? Then they got a whole problem with you.
Right.
You understand? And they scared of you. You understand? They are straight scared. I had a sister turn around and said to me last night, she said, out of all the groups that I have ever seen and watched the video, she said, man, y'all the only ones that got them devils kissing y'all boots. You understand? She said, y'all the only one. Exactly. We the only group that actually serve our king. You understand? And actually keep these laws.
Damn
and
right.
actually doing this work. We the only group. That's why you ain't gonna see it nowhere else. You understand? Those that will see that and they take their place. You understand? And they get on the ground before they lords. You understand? That's what they do. Not turn around and see us and want to blow our brains out because we going to the store to get some Skittles and a juice. You understand? It don't happen like that. All right. But yeah, man, we definitely we have to return to the Lord. You understand? Go ahead, read that Lamentations real quick out. Lamentations 4:17.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. As for us,
as for everybody on the planet.
For us.
As for us, the us is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the nation of Israel.
Damn right.
That's who the us is. Keep going.
Our eyes as yet fail.
Our eyes have yet failed. You ever see, what does somebody's eyes look like when they fail? What does it look like when somebody's eyes feels like, damn.
Right.
You understand? That's the eyes have failed. You failed again. Just think about a test that you taken. You understand? When you fail, you go, God damn, you just look sad. You understand? Because you did not pass. You failed. And our eyes have yet failed again and again and again and again.
Right.
The article the brother just brought out about them having. Now, don't get it twisted. The plan, even though they sending a brother to go do it, it's still orchestrated, thought of. You understand? Conjured up, doctored, mastered by our oppressor. You
Right.
understand?
It's a
They
lot.
created it. Go ahead, huh?
And it's like to me like so if it ain't broke, don't fix it type bullshit because they steady going up to New York and getting these wicked the bottom of the barrel wicked.
Yeah, kind.
You know what I'm saying? What
Absolutely.
the hell?
Absolutely. This scripture right here tells it the best. Just like the last one, when it said, "For vain is the help of man." We keep trying to go to them to have them fix our problems when we need to do it.
Right.
You understand? They don't. They can't fix our problem. They're not even trying to. They are going to make them worse.
Damn right.
What good is the black community with all our damn fathers and sons in prison? What good is the black community to where if you give the black woman some assistance, a goddamn food stamp, she can't have no man to protect her? All because she gets a food stamp and some section and some 8
Right.
and some W and an I and some C, some damn WIC. You know what I'm saying? Some assistance, man. She can't have no man. Like, that's ridiculous. And black people we need to come together. You understand? Under this one body, man. Right. Not no. I done heard blackity blacks talk that nonsense, thinking that they add something new. We're talking the same nonsense, talking about, oh, we just need to come together, regardless of religion, whatever you in, and you in, and you in, just come together. Ain't no such thing. There's no such thing. That's why we all scattered now. We were scattered during the time of Christ. We brothers and sisters was not on one accord during the time of Christ. Right. Why would Christ have to do what he did in order to help fix the nation if we was together? You understand? Because we was not. We was divided then. We was divided during the time of Christ.
Damn right.
And we divided now. And then we just gonna stay divided. Like we just stay stuck on stupid. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man. How many more of our brothers and our sisters even do you want to see murdered before you decide on coming together?
Right.
You know what? I got a phone call, and then we get to the scripture. I had a sister turn around and call me with an unfortunate situation. I believe her nephew and her brother have been murdered by police, and now she wants to fight and do something about it because it hit her door front. It hit her steps. You understand? When the ISUPK is fighting for our people every single goddamn day.
That's right.
I ain't waiting until the police turn around and murder one of my family members and then I hit the street. Them brothers and them sisters that I don't know, I'm out there for them already.
Right.
You understand? And like it just don't make sense. Like black people, we gotta wait until just like white people, we gotta wait until the damn plane is about to go into the building in order to realize it. He said a long time ago he was going to fly the plane in the building. You understand? And you paid it no attention. So I guess you had to just see murder sitting right before your eye before you realized that you should have made a change before you got on the plane. You know what I'm saying? You should have done something different. And that's what black people need to do, man. That thing that we need to do different is to turn around and obey the Lord.
That's right.
And stop trying to run to these heathens, man. Stop trying to run to your oppressor thinking that because he gave you a job that he really cared. He don't.
Right.
You might have a good job, you still can't even get ahead in this place.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You got a so-called good job, and you still can't get ahead in this place. Go ahead, keep reading now.
Kalawakan. Failed for our vain help.
Our eyes have failed for our vain help, our worthless help. Going to that blonde-haired, blue-eyed Brad Pitt of a devil, you understand, and thinking that he's going to help you. It's worthless.
Right.
He's not going to help you. Think about it. I'll be glad when sisters realize that when they sit you down and tell you, okay, we're gonna put your kid's father on child support. I wish you would get up and walk out the office. That's what I wish sisters would do. We'll say, you know what? Why would if he can't pay this money, he has to go to prison.
Right.
He'll lose all his licenses. Then he has to ultimately go to jail. You understand? And I still ain't gonna get no money. You know, ain't nobody sending no thousands of dollars and putting them on your books, right? You understand? Ain't nobody sending your baby daddy your child support money and put it on his books. You understand? They not doing that. Because guess what? They do that too. They'll take the damn child support off the man's books to where he can't get no soap. He can't get no damn toothbrush. He can't get no goddamn toothpaste. You understand? He can't get nothing that he need because they make you buy that now. They don't give you toothpaste and toothbrushes and soap like they used to. They make you buy it all. So as soon as you get in there, guess what? You have no soap, no toothpaste, no toothbrush. You understand? And you gotta wait until your stuff go through to where you have money in your book. If you have it in your pocket, they'll put it on your book. Gotta get processed. You understand? And then you can order you something. So you gotta wait damn near like a week. Ain't it like a week for that happen? You gonna come in. You gonna miss that first commissary. I'm telling you, guaranteeing. You gonna miss the first commissary, and then you gonna go and you got to wait a whole week before you get a man can even brush his goddamn teeth. You understand? So here we are. You thinking putting your man on child support is going to help the family when that stuff is hurting it. You understand? It is hurting it, man. The man does not deserve to go to prison because he can't pay a monetary amount. Devils, white people will default on $1 million house, and then he'll go and get another $1 million house.
That's right.
You understand? He turn around and default on a car and will go get him another car the next week. He'll turn around totally, don't pay for it, and go get him another one like it ain't nothing. You understand? But because a black man can't pay child support, he has to lose his freedom. You understand? Like that is disgusting as hell. We need to stop looking toward these heathens for our help. You understand?
Right.
We need to be coming to each other. You understand? Don't go to no goddamn child support. Even if your man is not helping you, you can come here and get some pampers and some milk and some clothes. You understand? And some food, some formula, whatever the hell you need. You don't have to oppress your damn man and yourself, because that's oppressing the family too. The kids won't even get to see their father, and you think that's a good idea? You know what I mean? Like, man, and you know something, and I'm gonna say this too. Oh my God, I wish I could. I'm gonna have somebody look this up for me. Child support commercial. I don't know if you're gonna find it tonight. It's gonna take some real hard research because I have been looking for this commercial and I cannot find it. But it aired on the radio here in St. Louis. This was some years ago. Okay, 10, maybe 15 years ago. Okay, when sisters really started going and leaning toward uh, oppressing uh, they man to get, say with that child support. It was disgusting as hell. The commercial, it came on. It said something like this. It said, you know what? When I received my back child support check, it was Christmas. You know what? No, it wasn't Christmas, but it sure felt like it.
Damn.
And man, do you know, once that commercial hit, and they used to play it on, what was that at that time? Magic 108? When they
Right.
yeah, they used to play it on there all the time. And I'm driving. I remember hearing this. I'm like, wow. I mean, my head, and I'm gone. Like I'm like, man, I know I didn't just hear what I just heard. You know what I mean? They talking about it was Christmas. No, 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 it wasn't Christmas, but it sure felt like it. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like having that money mean more to you than having that man, and having that man, that father being around for his children. That's gonna save their life more than anything else, any dollar amount that you can think of. You understand?
Yeah, right.
The father being in a life would do them more justice than a goddamn little card that they send you with some child support on it every month. That messed me up. If y'all can find that, look for that for me. You understand? Somebody find that commercial. If I want to play, I'm gonna do a whole damn class about child support, and that was a pusher straight up. I don't know if that commercial got played anywhere else, but they was playing the hell out of it here constantly, back to back to back to back to back to damn back. Every commercial was this one. You understand?
Right.
Every commercial was that one right there. And then they was really playing it around Christmas. They was really playing. Oh,
Merry
it
Christmas.
was Christmas. Well, you know what? It wasn't Christmas, but it sure felt like it. I mean, man, that was some of the evilest nonsense I ever heard. You understand?
Merry Christmas.
I'm telling you. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Your man in prison. And Merry Christmas. The man is running. What was that brother name down there in North Carolina? That was running from the child support warrant. The police shot him in the back. All because he didn't want to lose another job like what he been doing because he keep getting warned because he can't pay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that is ridiculous, man. Keep reading that out.
Kind of what kind. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
We read it again.
In our watching,
Hmm?
we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
This nation that you keep running to, that keeps making up new programs to put us in prison. You understand? Now they putting our son. What was the one Clinton them came up with? Super predators. You understand?
Right.
They called us super predators, and they said they had to do something about us.
Right.
And they started locking us up left and goddamn right. And then guess what? They had you fooled because at that time Clinton so-called put a lot of jobs out there. You understand? He turned around and had a lot of jobs going. But at the same time, he's sitting there locking the brothers that could have got the jobs up in damn prison. Called them super predators out. You understand? Now they got the team. What is it? Look that up, that name again. The team program. You understand? And now they gonna turn. Now they super predators too now. You know that, right? They are super predators to them too. You understand? Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. We don't worry about it. When our people in the world, their sons get locked up in prison because they doing crime, they'll know the name of it. You understand? And they'll know that we told them first. You understand? Come in here. Stop being criminals, man. You got to stop committing the crimes.
Right.
You're going to go to jail. They got several different programs that you don't know the name of that they sit around watching you. You know what I'm saying? At the workhouse. Yeah. Because his mama, his mother, good friend of the family, man. She ended up calling my dad, man. She was crying. She was hurt. The boy got locked up. Called his mama. They trying to do stuff to me in there. You understand? And all she know is she heard somebody say, "Nigga, get off that goddamn phone." And the phone hung up, and she ain't heard nothing from him until he got out. And she believed he got raped in jail.
Dang.
I believe he did too. And
That's
then he
pretty
turned
bad.
around. He ended up getting killed.
Dang.
You understand? He ended up getting killed. They shot him and ran over him, man. You understand? Now that's the kind of stuff that was going. That was right before, if I'm mistaken, that was before Thanksgiving. You understand? That was before that holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know, we have to fix what's going on in the black community. We messed it up. We gotta fix it. Right. We are going to have to take responsibility for us disobeying our God.
Damn right.
That's the thing that we have to take responsibility for. We chose to eat the pork when the Lord said don't eat pork. We chose to celebrate Christmas when the Most High said celebrate Hanukkah. You understand? That's what you celebrate. Celebrate the Passover. That's what you celebrate. You know, not Martin Luther King's Day and not Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. You understand? Here you is putting on some red and some white and some blue. Repping your country. All you doing is showing that you are a good slave to master. Because these are the people that got you here in the situation that you in.
Right.
You know how many brothers I know that complain about America all day long and white people, man, in my job, man, these white motherfuckers in my job, man. Today, I went to the Harbor Freight to get some tools, right? And the brother and the sister that was in line in front of me, the brother turned around and said he quit his job and started his own business because of how the white people was treating him on the job. The sister at the register talking about, yeah, one of the white dudes that working here, sister and her son was crying in the store and the cracker come and ask the little boy, hey, you want some watermelon? You know what I'm saying? This her coworker told him that. Now you already know what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Niggas love watermelon. You understand? So they mock us all the time, man. And
Right.
I'm sitting there like, God damn. And this is what you gotta work. You got to work with a devil. You know what I mean? Like we chose to work side by side with them. And look at how they doing us. And then, just as soon as they want to, she's going to get fired.
Damn right.
You understand? Soon as they feel like it, she's out of there too. And go get you some watermelon too with that little nigga.
Right.
You understand? That's what they're going to end up telling. Like, come on, man. Like we sinned against the Most High, so we are going to have to fix that.
Right.
You understand? We got to do that. Ain't no way around it.
Right.
I mean, the Christians in the church, they can sing as loud and as good as they sing. They sound good. Can't nobody sing like a black person, especially a black woman. Boy, a black woman get up there and start singing, give you chills. You understand? I hate that gospel music that they wasting them beautiful voices on. But who sings better than them? You understand? If singing was going to save us, my God, we soon as she piped the first damn pipe, we out of here. You understand? Because if that's what it's gonna get in order for the Lord to save us, it's some goddamn me Barry White. You know what I'm saying? Hey baby, you understand? We out of here, boy. I'm telling you, Barry Cole. Come on, man. Who can sing better than black people? Now, here you is in the church. You've been singing for over 100 years. You know what I'm saying? And we still here. We still here.
Right.
You've been so-called praying. You've been praying for over 100 years. And we still here. We still here.
Right.
Come on, man. You've been speaking in tongues. I had a sister tell me that you must speak in tongues in order to get to heaven. If speaking in tongues was shabala, 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 man, we'd have been gone. We'd have been out of here. Because they do it everywhere, not just at church. My auntie will shabala. She'll call you, boy. If that Holy Ghost hit her, she'll shabala, shabala on the phone.
Damn
You understand?
right.
While we having a conversation. She would turn around and get that Holy Ghost and shout, oh, Jesus, oh, she do it on the phone. You know what I'm saying? She ain't at the church. She driving home from work, calling me and start speaking in tongues on the phone.
She ain't
So
gotta
if,
hear the organ.
huh?
She ain't even gotta hear the organ.
Man, come on now. Look, I'm telling you, look. Ain't heard now music, now organ. Because that's what turned them up.
Dude.
That's what turned them up. And they don't understand it. It's all orchestrated, man. It's all planned out. Every Sunday is planned out of how you're going to come in. And they're going to be playing the music to get you turned up. They're going to be singing. They're going to sing some old sad song to make you sad, make you think of all your problems. You come to church to forget about your problems, right? Hoping that Christ just magically take all the problems away,
Dang.
right? But then they turn around and start singing some old song, some old sad song about how if anybody down, and the preacher go along with it. He start, if anybody is down and out, if anybody is low, if anybody's depressed, if anybody just needs a hug, if anybody just needs Jesus, come on down to the altar. Come on, man. Like you supposed to be helping me fix these problems, Pastor. Not make them worse. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got that bottle I'll be drinking on all the time. Now I'm in church. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to help soothe this right now. So what is you gonna give me, Pastor? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man. If Christianity and Kanye West, I seen him on a video today. It was an old interview, but he said, "Yes, I love Jesus Christ.
Right.
I love Christianity." I was like, man, this goofball, man. You understand? When it's that religion that got us slaves. You know what I mean? It's that religion that has our Lord punishing us, our God punishing us every single day. You know what I'm saying? Here you is celebrating another worthless Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Another worthless Christmas. I ain't seen him get better yet. I ain't like seen nobody have such an amazing Christmas. Like everybody was, man, I'm telling you, everybody has problems on Christmas. You understand? Everybody, man, except for our oppressors. They doing good because you put all that money into their account. You know what I mean? You bought all their damn clothes, all their toys, all their shoes, instead of you just acting like it's a regular damn day. You know? But because you are an idiot, he turned around and cashed in on you.
Damn right.
And here we is. This nation, man, is vain help. They're not going to. They're not sitting down and thinking of no thing to fix you. They're not thinking of nothing to fix you. And it's in the Bible. Give me this real quick, and then we move forward, man. I'm gonna let you get your class. Salaki, I'll get the water for your time, brother. You
No
understand?
sweat.
Give me that in Psalms. What's that? 83. Yeah, give me that. Psalms 83 and start at verse 1. And we're going to read down to a couple of verses, to about 6.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. Keep thine enemies make a tumult.
What is a tumult? Who knows what a tumult is?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
That's a pact.
Noise. You understand? Like a loud noise. You understand? They make a tumult. Keep going.
Kalamakana. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They that hate thee have lifted up the head. When it's saying they lifted up their head, it's like how people had their head stuck up high. You know what I'm saying? When they got that pride on them, they had their head stuck up high. You understand? They didn't turn around and they didn't lift it up their head. You understand? They got some confidence in what they're about to do. Keep going.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They did what?
Taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel, man. You understand? They have taken crafty counsel against the children of Israel and given us Christmas. That's crafty counsel. Christmas is crafty counsel. First telling us about a fat white man and a ho and a reindeer sleigh, and then next lying and telling us that it's about the birth of Christ. They even have bumper stickers now that I've seen everywhere that said, "Keep Christ in Christmas." Well, guess what? Christ was never even in Christmas. Has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. That Jeremiah 10:2, that was written thousands of years ago, before Christ. You understand? The Christmas tree is in the Bible way before Christ. So how is the Christ keeping Christ in Christmas? How is he even a part of it? You understand? When our people were celebrating Christmas long damn time ago, they had Christmas trees and celebrating long damn time ago. You understand? So how you keeping Christ in Christmas? And he has absolutely nothing to do with that. Right. It's not his birthday. You understand? My 7-year-old daughter knows that Christ wasn't born in the wintertime. She knows that. You understand? Come on, man. Right. Come on. A child knows. Why the hell is an adult staying stuck on the damn lie? Talking about, well, we know that he was born. So whether he was born on that day or not, we still gonna celebrate. Like, who makes up excuses like that? You understand? Who just goes along with a lie like that? You understand? This your kid. This your Lord and your Savior, and you gonna let somebody lie on to where you follow it, to where you say, you know what? Hey, well, if it wasn't the 25th, then we're just gonna celebrate it anyway. You know what I mean? The Catholics already came out and said that they made up the date. They said that. Right. They admitted that. We made up the date. So why in the hell are you following these liars? You understand? It's ridiculous, man.
Right.
Keep going now.
Against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Who is the hidden ones? Who are the hidden ones?
Shalaki.
Go ahead.
Because we've been scattered and we don't know who we are.
Absolutely. Because we don't know our identity. You understand? They take crafty counsel against our people and consulted against thy hidden ones. You understand? They know we don't have our identity. They stole it from us. They made the brother Alex Haley made the movie, but still he showed exactly what they did in that movie. That I don't agree with that movie because he still sold us off to be Africans.
Right.
But one uh, part in there where the master beat the hell out of Kunta until he said his name was Toby, that represented the master beating your identity off of you. Because you Kunta. What the hell you mean, Toby? You understand? That's not my name. You know, my mom ain't named me that. You understand? So now we done forgot all about our identity. You understand? Our culture, our name. We don't even know Hebrew is our language. We always used to say, boy, I'm working like a Hebrew slave. I used to hear that. Soon as I got a job, first job I had, I'm hearing them talk about, man, I'm working like a Hebrew slave. But then ask the brother his national, oh, I'm a Moor. You understand? You understand? And this cat trying to convince me, it's my first job. He told me, man, I'm working like a Hebrew slave in it, motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, you're. Right. But then turn around and he say, oh man, you. He tell me, he say, what's your nationality, young man? I said, I'm a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight out the church. I don't know no damn. I'm 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working on a job with these old heads. What's your nationality? I'm a Christian. You know? I go to church. You know what I'm telling you. And then he told me, man, you ain't no damn Christian, you a Moor. Yeah, I said, Moor? Nigga, I ain't no Moor. I don't know what the hell no Moor is. Right. I ain't no Moor. I'm a Christian. I'm arguing him down here. I'm arguing this brother down. He's like, you are a Moor, man. I said, no, I'm not. I said, you gonna argue with me on this whole lunch break. When you get done, I am a Christian. You're straight up. That's what I told him, man. And we was arguing the whole lunch break. Food got cold and every damn thing. And this old head was trying to convince me that I was a Moor. But guess what? That Christian was wrong and that Moor was wrong. You understand? We don't know our identity. You know, we all over the goddamn place. Christian ain't a nationality. Christian just simply means one that follows Christ's teachings and his actions. Right. It don't mean that that's who you are. You understand what I'm saying? It's not your nationality. It's not your identity. You understand? And more is definitely not it either. You know what I mean? That means you're Chinese and Arab. You know what I'm saying? You talk about being mixed when your mama is white and your daddy is black. Goddamn, now you're Arab and a Chinese. You know what I'm saying? That is ridiculous. The damn Chinese people was there first in that Byzantine damn empire, and then the Arabs came and took over. So that's why they got the damn Islam religion there, and that's why Drew Ali was saying that he was the original Asiatic, black, and all that nonsense, man. Right. Stupid. You understand? We the hidden ones, man, because we don't have that identity. You absolutely correct. We don't know that we Israelites. And guess what? I understand being black means you're a crackhead, you're a drug dealer, you a whore, you broke, you in the ghetto. You understand? You got roaches in your house. You know what I'm saying? I know it means everything horrible. But guess what? Being an Israelite is the shit. Salaki. You understand? Me having my identity, man, was the best thing ever. You understand? And I thank Commander Junior Hanna for holding it down so that brothers could wake up, sisters could wake up. You understand? How they identity? Do you not know how important having your identity is? You understand? It was so important they counseled against you to hide it and take it from you. Right. And now they got it. They say that they are the children of the Lord. They say that they are Israelis. You understand? Not Israelites. They say they're Jewish, not the Jews. Right. You understand? Right. They are imposters. They stole your identity. You understand? Like that's a whole crime. You can damn near go to jail about 20 years for that, can't you? Stealing somebody's identity, that's about 20, 25 years. Damn near life. You understand? For impersonating a person's identity. They took the greatest damn black man to ever live and said he was white and gay. You understand? Like they've been pushing that on us for the longest, man. You understand? These people have taken crafty counsel against the Lord's chosen people. And our identity, it means everything. You not knowing who you are. Man, just think about it. Think about a child that gets adopted into another family. Do that child ever fit in? Do they ever feel like they welcome? Nope. They always know something is not right. And they never can get totally attached to them people that took them in, even though the people may not have been treating them any different. But it's still something in that child that they know I don't fit in here. Something ain't right. I don't even look like him. He got a big old bell pepper nose, man, little Michael Jackson nose. You know what I'm saying? So we look different. He hella black, I'm hella light. You know what I'm saying? Something, you know, even though they taking care of me, it's just something. You know, we just black people are dying for their identity. They want it, but they just won't come here to get it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? They just won't come here to get. They want to go to Africa. They want to go to Egypt. You understand? When the Lord is against Africa in the Bible, He's against Egypt in the Bible. He's against the Egyptians in the Bible. He's against the Africans in the Bible. Right. You want to be American. God is against the Americans in the Bible. Right. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, how many times you gonna go around and try to be somebody that you not? I remember boy fronting was word when I was young. Wasn't it about?
Right.
Like, nigga, why is you fronting? I used to hear that so much, boy. And then when my boy came out with that song, Ain't No Future in Your Front.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. I hear MC Breed, boy. He came up with that damn song. Man, that was a class. Nigga, we made a dance to that. You hear me?
Right.
I was a little fat dancer back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I used to choreography. I used to do all that. You understand what I'm talking about? I was doing all that, man. And man, I'm telling you, ain't no future in your front. And black people going around front like they Africans, weren't rocking that red and black and that green. You know what I mean? Fronting like we the Egyptians. You know what I mean? Just don't understand that you was slave that built the damn pyramid. You wasn't the one that was living inside of it, enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? That had your treasure in it. You understand? We built up their cities. That's what they wanted us to do. That's what they was beating our backs, having us do, made our jobs hard. You understand? Oppressing us because we kept growing. You know, black man and black woman boy have a lot of babies. You understand? And we was popping them back then. You hear me? And they said, damn, boy, they're gonna grow and they're gonna join our enemies and fight against us and kill all of us. Look at how they grow. We gotta do something about them. So hell, we make them work 18-hour shifts. They ain't gonna have time to go home and have no sex and make no baby. But they just don't know the black man. You understand? Well, we'll work a 22-hour shift and go home and get some of that tail. You understand? Go ahead,
That's Southern Kingdom too.
You said who?
I said that's Northern Kingdom too.
They who?
I said that's Northern Kingdom too.
Oh, of course. You see little Ishkar? Man, look at her, boy. They popped out about 7, 8 of them, baby. And driving around in a Mustang. Yes, all 8 of them, and then all 5 of their cousins in a Mustang. You understand? Come on, man. Hey, all of us would get busy and have them babies. You understand? So you sure right, but they tried to stop that. They took that counsel, man. Go ahead. I just took all your time, man.
I can sum it up real fast. Like this Christmas and New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's one after another, back to back. You know what I'm saying? This fake God, with 2 faces, Janus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The God of beginnings and gate and time and transitions, all this mess. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I was in the world, this was one of my favorite times of the year because I used to have my own little rituals where, you know what I'm saying? I remember the early years when I didn't have a lot of money, I try to have the best weed and I be looking for a girl. You know what I'm saying? To have for the night. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's the way to bring in the new year.
That's New Year's.
That's to bring in the new year.
You gotta,
they say the way you select. They say the way you bring it in is how you go out. You understand?
Right.
And what other way to go bring it in? To go in a woman.
It started off. I had to have a girl. It didn't matter what girl, but I had to have a girl and I had to have a hotel room. It didn't matter what hotel room. But once I started getting older, it graduated to I had to have this specific type of girl, this specific type of weed.
Oh, you fancy?
And I had to have a room with the jacuzzi. You know what I'm saying?
You fancy, huh?
Look, it is nonstop. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big orgy. You know what I'm saying? That's all
Yeah,
it is. You know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
And that's where I was at. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
just nuts. You know what I'm saying? And Ecclesiastes 37:27 through 29. I'm summing it right up. If you want to look those up, that'll touch on lust. You know what I'm saying? And Exodus 21 through 5. You know what I'm saying? That'll teach you about basically that you celebrating New Year's Eve, you basically you idol worshiping. You know what I'm saying?
What scripture? In Ecclesiastes
Uh, give me Exodus 21:5,
21 and 5.
1 through 5.
Selected.
Go ahead.
Don't forget Kwanzaa.
Yeah, they celebrate that too. Good night. So many. What's the Kwanzaa Expo? Don't they have it downtown every year? Ain't it like a Kwanzaa thing? At the what is that? The American Center. I think they have like a little Kwanzaa Expo every year downtown. Yep, and it don't be nothing but our people down there, man. Go ahead. Huh?
Give me Exodus 22:18 through.
It's a lot here. They had the Kwanzaa Expo, that Better Family Life.
God, that too. Yep.
Everybody in there thinking they was ham.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is Exodus chapter 22, verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Right.
Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death.
Right.
He that sacrificeth unto any god save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed.
Right. So that's what they're gonna be doing on New Year's. Everything under the sun.
God.
Sex with animals, orgies, witchcraft, selling drugs, doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been saying Merry Christmas all night, and my slavery, I deliver packages. I'm finna get one on Christmas. I've been delivering packages, making sure the presser have a Merry Christmas, and I've been dodging that phrase
Right.
since I had this job. I just got the job. I've been ducking and I've been dodging it, but I got this scripture right here. It's in 2nd Ezra 2:27, and I'm gonna close out with that because this is pretty heavy right here. Since everybody,
Second Ezra 2 and what?
2:27.
Con. This is Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. But thou shalt be merry.
We shall be what?
Merry.
Okay.
And have abundance. Did I see it on it?
Count on kind. We shall be merry. You know what I'm saying? In the day of trouble, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
The day of the gnashing of teeth. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be straight, you know what I'm saying? We gonna rejoice, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what we got to look forward for, you know what I'm saying? Giving up all this debauchery. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The jacuzzi room. You know what I'm saying? Not giving a damn if it's smoking or not. You know what I'm saying? You don't tile it up. You know what I'm saying? All that crazy, man. You ain't giving a damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So with that, I'm gonna end the class.
God. Shalom, Israel.